And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You got Specs here, and today we are going to be finally finishing off UPDL Season 6. Don't worry about the refresh. But we're going to be finishing off UPDL Season 6 with the playoff rounds, except for the finals. That will be recorded on a separate occasion, and hopefully it'll be recorded live. Before I get into the matches, let's just take a brief overview of what type of matches are going to be displayed. So how our playoffs matches work is that we have 10 people that get in, and then from there the bottom 4 will play off in a qualifier round to get into the top 8. So once we have those 2 rounds that are done, then we're gonna get into just a classic top 8 style single elimination bracket. And we are missing one match because I don't know what happened, but one of the players decided to go completely AWOL, so that we don't have that match, unfortunately. But we do have 7 matches, 2 for the qualifiers, and then we have the 5 for top 8 and top 4 respectively. So, and with that out of the way, we can go ahead and get started with the match analysis. And first up, we have and I still forget people's names, Philippine Phiones, finally using their mascot, by the way, versus the Wuppertal Woopers, who is also using their mascot. I have a feeling they collaborated on this and said they're going to use their mascots. But anyways, let's go ahead and get it started. Actually, before I get started, I should probably do actual lead matchup analysis, but I'm really bad at that. So, at a glance, though, looks like Diancie actually is a pretty solid lead. Well, you do have Rillaboom to worry about, and that's probably going to be one of the main leads. If this is Balloon Tran could works really well here. Actually, it beats pretty much everything actually, straight up. So yeah, that would be a great lead. If not, though, obviously I have to worry about things like gouging fires, like Earthquake or whatever. And on the opposing side, Ninetales is just a good lead in general, but you do have to worry about things like a Diancie and potential Scarf Heatran, so you might not be able to get a Veil immediately. Rillaboom is also a decent lead, assuming you have high horsepower for Heatran, so you basically beat pretty much everything besides Amoonguss, and then Amoonguss you can just U-turn out on, although that means something will get spored. So let's just go ahead and get started here. Heatran is leading off against the Rillaboom. Okay, so Zach, okay, well, he is faster, but unfortunately Heatran might be Scarf. I do remember that Stonehenge has run Scarf Heatran in the past, so Rillaboom might have to swap out here. He does have a great answer in Gouging Fire, or Wooper. Wooper also works. Okay, it does have EV Light, and with the grassy terrain, it's... Oh wait, it's not... Oh yeah, right, it's EV Light. I don't know why I thought I'd see leftovers. Anyways, he does go for the Recover there. And the Phiones is going to go for Substitute on the failed Toxic. Okay, so we got probably Sub Take Heart. Yeah, okay. Alright. This is Heat, I guess. If you don't know, though, Phione's my least favorite Pokemon. I don't want to get into the reasons why, but it just is. And every turn I see Phione, I internalize a little bit of hatred, and it just makes me mad. I don't like it. Anyways, it's going for Scald, probably trying to go for a burn, and it does get it like the little bastard child it is. I mean, the lucky child it is. Anyways. So yeah, Phione definitely does beat Wooper 1v1, even with Haze, so he is going to have to swap. Zach is going to have to swap out into Rillaboom here. Hopefully he does not get Scald burned here. He just has to hope. And... no burn. So yeah, Phione definitely cannot stay in here. He is going to go to Amoonguss, though. Very, very solid check to Rillaboom. And yeah, Rillaboom's definitely going to have to get out of here. He is playing it like his choice so far. I can't tell for sure. And he just sacks Wooper right off the bat. Maybe Zach was trying to predict a Spore, which is why I went to Wooper, because it was burned. And then maybe he could use that as an opportunity to get a Gouging Fire. But no such luck. Amoonguss is going to go straight for the Leaf Storm, which is something I wasn't expecting. Although I think Stonehenge has been using choice Amoonguss and stuff for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, Spiritomb is going to come in on the Substitute Iron Hands. Ooh, this is potentially very, very dangerous. Okay, Poltergeist is going to break the sub. And okay, we're just going to see a swap here. I'm surprised that the Iron Hands was slower. It does have a higher speed tier, so this Spiritomb definitely has speed investment, and the Iron Hands doesn't, so interesting. Anyways, Poltergeist is going to do a decent chunk to the Ninetales, but it does have a defense boost thanks to Snow that it sets up itself. Okay, Mill goes up. Probably, okay, we already see the Mawile. Is it going to be an Earthquake? Nope, we're just going to see rocks. Okay. Well, Mawile doesn't really like fighting this unless it has, like, Psychic Fangs. Or maybe this Clodsire isn't unaware. We never know. Anyways, high horsepower, not doing much thanks to the Veil and Ironhead. Okay, yeah, it's not. I don't think that's. I think it's not huge. I think it's. Sorry. I think this Clodsire is unaware, but unfortunately, it just takes way too much damage. So yeah, the Mawile is gonna definitely cleanly kill that Clodsire, but it did take a lot of recoil and chip. Well, not recoil, but it took a lot of chip thanks to Rocky Helmet and the high horsepowers. Anyway, Spiritomb is gonna come in here. Probably just gonna see Sucker Punch. No. Destiny Bond from this. Okay. Oh, that was smart. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming, yeah, he's fast Spiritomb in order to get that Destiny Bond on the Mawile like that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, Amoonguss back into Rillaboom. Bad lead. So we're probably... Okay, we are going to see the knockoff here. It was Specs, yeah, as I said. Anyways, Sludge Bomb is going to do a lot and get the poison, which is very unfortunate. We still don't know what set this Rillaboom is. Okay, so it isn't banded. I figured. I was like, maybe it's Scarf, but anyways, high horsepower isn't going to do much, and Amoonguss is going to knock it out with Giga Drain, and Iron Hand's going to come back in again. Why did he swap? Maybe he was worried about Ice Punch, and Ice Punch would have probably killed at that range, but at the same time, like, I don't want this thing to set up a sub. I would have just gone for the kill with Leaf Storm. But yeah, Phiones is going to go for... Yeah, this is not the time to be going for Substitute. This is the time to be breaking its sub, as it turns out. And it has a luring voice, so it actually doesn't break the sub. It chooses to just do some damage, but yeah, that's not... It was not much damage, and Brian decides to kill it with Iron Punch, which, well, obviously it decides to do that. Anyways, Diance's gonna come in here. Oh my god, it's Focus Punch. And it's Play Rough. What? Okay, Focus Punch actually doesn't kill. Thanks to not Mega Evolving, so... Wait, this is Mega Diancie, right? Okay, yeah, it is. Anyways, it's a physical Mega Diancie. I never thought I'd see the day. Anyways, Gouging Fire is going to come in here. If it isn't Scar... Oh, no, it's Boost Energy. And it's Speed. Okay, this game's over. As long as it has Earthquake for Heatran, like, this game is super done. Okay, he's going to go to Heatran here. It's not even Flame Body. I mean, it's not even Flash Fire, it's Flame Body. And yeah, Stopping Tantrum is definitely going to knock it out. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, Flameless is gonna... Yeah, okay, that's it. Well, that was a game. I think Zach played it pretty well. Stona had some moments, though. I think, like... That was an interesting Phiones set. I mean, it's, like, the only Phiones set, to be honest. But, Alluring Voice is pretty interesting tech. If he did catch Iron Hands on, like, a Swords Dance or something, that could have been pretty useful. But no, not really. It didn't really help at the end. Diancie Play Rough is quite interesting. I don't know. That's an interesting choice. I don't know what that was for. I think like Moonblast would have been better overall, frankly. But yeah. Okay. So with that out of the way, that's the first qualifier, and now we're gonna go into the second one, which is the Swallowable Swellows up against the Saffron City Screamtails. So we got the classic mono flying versus the Sand team with Dracovic. So let's see who comes out on top. Here we're gonna see a Flamigo lead off against Steelix. Now Flamigo has an amazing matchup here. Hits pretty much everything super effectively besides a couple of things. Well, hits half the team super effectively, and then hits two other things neutrally. And if it's choice banded, it will definitely two-shot those things. And then Latias can resist fighting, but Brave Birds are kind of threatening, so he doesn't want to switch in too flippantly. Anyways, Flamigo is going to U-turn out turn 1. It does not one-shot a Steelix Mecha because that thing has crazy high defense. And the Steelix is just going to go for rocks. Skarmory might just trade rocks alongside it. Yep, it does. And Rotom against Magneton. Rotom's probably going to... Oh, no swap. No Volt Switch. Kind of surprised. Anyway, Steelix is going to come in here, which... Okay, doesn't matter. Teleport's going to bring in the Skarmory again. This might have Iron Defense and Body Press, so I'd be a little bit scared of it. Okay, it does go for Body Press right off the bat. Pops understands that Run Wash is a hard check to Skarmory for the moment, so he needs to chip it down with body presses and can't go for Iron Defenses if it does have that. Anyways, Magneton is pretty much his only switch into Rotom. Okay, Rotom is going to get rid of the rock, speaking of which, and I'm going to assume a teleport is coming out from Magneton again. It is. So yeah, the Magneton is being very helpful here, so even if the Rotom goes for Volt Switch, which from the looks of it, it might not even have that. So even if it does go for Volt Switch, thanks to Teleport's negative priority, Magneton will always have switch advantage on whatever Rotom brings in. So that is a really nice check for it. Like, the Magneton just like a really nice answer for Rotom. Thankfully, it also resists Electric. Unfortunately, though, the Hydro Pumps do a lot, so if he starts going for those, then Magneton's going to be in a little bit of danger, but we'll see if that happens as the game progresses. Anyways, Flamigo is going to switch in onto the Tyranitar, and this is looking like a free close combat. Of course, Latias is going to come in here to tank that, and it doesn't do too much, but a little bit of chip is going to matter probably later in the game. It is leftovers Latias, sorry. Anyways, Latias is going to go for Calm Mind. Ooh, this could be worrying if it has the Aura Sphere, but it's not going to quite knock it out thanks to Magneton's most likely Eviolite and Special Defense investment. Thunder Wave is going to paralyze the Latias too. So yeah, that's going to be very nice for Pops later on to help deal with it. And Magneton is going to go for Terra Flying on with the Light Screen, but it is not going to matter because he is... yeah, the Latias just gets full parried. If the Latias wasn't full parrot there, then the Magneton would have died to sand, so actually that did matter. Latias is just going to choose to go for another Calm Mind, and he's going to save, Pops is going to save Magneton as a sack for later on and go into Masquerain, probably to get up webs, I'm assuming. Oh, he's going to go for Quiver Dance, okay. Latias is going to go for Thunderbolt, not going to do much thanks to the Special Defense investment plus the Special Defense boost plus the Light Screen. And Bug Buzz is going to two-shot from this range, and another full paralysis with Thunder Wave against the Latias. That is quite unfortunate. But yeah, so Latias is going to go down to the two Bug Buzzes, and Ogerpon's going to come in here. Bug Buzz is still super effective. Rock does not resist Bug, but it's going to tank it thanks to Sturdy, and Ivy Cudgel is going to take out the Masquerain like 25 times over. Flamigo's going to come in, reveal itself to be Scarf, and U-turn out on the Ogerpon. And so, yeah, okay, we got ourselves a spicy game here. Alright, so Magneton gets Tyranitar. He is just going to let the Magneton go, get switch advantage that way. And Flamigo's going to come in absolutely just... Oh, he's going to go for a U-turn, actually. Interesting. There's like no reason... I guess if you're worried about Choppleberry Tyranitar, that's like the only scenario where Tyranitar potentially could have lived a close combat. So, you know, if you want to play safe, fair enough. But, yeah. I would be a little bit more worried about our Pops, because you don't want to take all this damage from Skarmory, and now that it's down, Dracovish has been opened up a little bit. Mantine obviously does take Fish's Rends quite nicely, but Outrage is now a very easy option to click here. So I'd be super worried if I were Pops right now. Anyways, Flamigo's going to come in here, knock out the Tyranitar with close combat. I think that might be a little bit of a throw on Wib's end. I'm pretty sure the Tyranitar wasn't Smooth Rock, so Sand is not going to last for much longer. Oh no, okay, so it is Smooth Rock. Okay, not bad. I mean, still though, I think you should have kept the Tyranitar for later, potentially. Like, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll come back to that later. Anyways, Dracovish is gonna come in on the Mantine Roost. Yeah, Outrage is gonna come out here, obviously. And it does go for the Toxic, so I can at least get a little bit of chip before it goes down. But Sand is gonna go away right now. And Wib is definitely choice banned to Dracovish, so yeah. Okay, Jugulis is going to come in, go for the Cork Drive boost, and goes for the workup as well. Maybe a little greedy, but it does tank the Outrage. And now Jugulis is going to start going for it. That crit probably didn't matter, but yeah. +1 Dark Pulse and Earth Power, another critical hit. That one might have mattered, depending on special defense investment from Celix. And another Dark Pulse, not going to quite take out the Rotom, but we get a flinch. That one definitely didn't matter though, because Flamigo would have just taken the kill afterwards. But yeah, overall, a little bit of luck at the end of the match there for Pops. But I think... I don't think... Oh, okay, no, there's comment. I'm reading the chat logs now. So Liss was max defense on their Steelix, so yeah, no, I think Jugulis would have been able to knock it out with Iron Power anyways, so yeah. I guess Whip should have... Yeah, Whip should have gone for Rotom first, tank the Dark Pulse, and then kill the Jugulis, and then Flamigo would have come in, go for close combat. Wouldn't have been able to kill the Steelix thanks to the Flamigo being only Scarf, and then he would have been able to win that game there from that angle. So yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake there from Liss, and that is going to cost him that match. I do want to go back and check and see if they should have preserved Tyranitar. Because, you know, Tyranitar is important for Dracovish at the end. Like, if you notice here, like, if you were faster than the Jugulis, like, this game would have been quite joker. So yeah, I think that might have been a throw, losing Tyranitar. So, like, here, at this point, I think maybe you should have sacked something else. Although, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Steelix... actually was able to tank to... That's that a hacking one set. This one... Ego... Scarf... So if he was max defense Steelix, yeah, well, it was a roll, and probably not a great roll in their favor, but there was a chance for it to live too, and then Gyro Ball the Flamigo afterwards. So, yeah, that might have been a little bit of throw. Yeah, maybe you could have thrown on Steelix, potentially lived 2 close combats, knocked it out, and if that was the case, then I think you like had the game won with the Dracovish. I'm not sure. And maybe that was... there would then be issues with Dracovish Outrage lasting like 2 to 3 turns, and like if it gets confused and all that. But yeah, Rotom was to be an amazing answer to Mantine, and then it deals with Jugulis pretty well. So like I think you need to keep that. And then if you kept Tyranitar around, yeah, Tyranitar is also a great answer to Jugulis too. Actually, yeah. This might be like, oh, this is smooth on Tyranitar, right? But like with the special defense from Sand, you probably would have been able to tank like +1 Earth powers. I don't think Jugulis. I don't know if it had Focus. I don't know if it learns Focus West. It probably doesn't. But yeah, like point is like Tyranitar does well against Jugulis, and in desperation attempts, you can Stone Edge the Mantine and hopefully not get Scalded Burned. But yeah, I think keeping Tyranitar here over Steelix might have been the right play. I don't know. Well, okay. It also depends on like if Steelix lives +2 close combats from Scarf Flamigo. Like, we don't know if the Flamigo was Adamant, by the way, or Scarf, or Jolly either. So the calc from close combat was from Adamant, Scarf Flamigo. So okay, yeah. Anyways, yeah. I think some small decisions that Liss could have made, like they could have affected the outcome of the match and let them win that game. But you know what? Win's a win at the end of the day. Pops did get a little bit lucky. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit lucky there with like stuff like the Latias and whatnot. Like letting Magneton. You might think like Magneton didn't really do anything afterwards, but like wasting a sand turn was actually really important in this matchup. So, yeah, that Magneton living really did matter at the end of the day. Okay, so let's move on to the next matches. Okay, so the next 3 are going to be playoff matches, the top 8 bracket, and we have another Pops Popular sighting here. So yeah, we have the Motostoke Milceries up against the Swallowable Swellows. So let's see who is going to make it on to the top 4. Okay, well by this point everyone knows who made it. But anyways, yeah. So let's see. Gengar is gonna lead off against the Flamigo, and Flamigo is Scarf again. Goes for the U-turn, which doesn't matter. You get Curse Body. But anyways, Magneton's gonna come in here on the T-Ball from Gengar. Gengar has Focus Blast. He could definitely go for that and at least do a really good chunk to Magneton. If he's worried about it living, he can obviously just go to Rotom. Oh no, he's just going to go for the Shadow Ball. And a Volt Switch comes out from the Magneton. I think Pops wasn't anticipating the Gengar to stay in. He's trying to get momentum here. Otherwise, I think he should have gone for Thunder Wave. He would have gone for Thunder Wave instead. But yeah. Lopunny actually could have swapped in there against the Magneton because it does have access to Limber, and that keeps it from being paralyzed until Omega Evolves at least. So, anyways, Reuniclus is going to come in on the Aerodactyl, and it goes for Crunch, so it is going to be a what would be a solid two shot until Reuniclus reveals the eject button, goes into Rotom Frost. Terra Steel gets the... Oh, actually, no. Fire Fang would have been fine. Another one. But yeah, Fire Fang gonna do a lot of damage, and Wisp coming out to burn the Aerodactyl. But Rotom Frost might be in range to get... Oh, no. After leftovers, never mind. Anyways, Landorus is gonna come in here, and Pain Split's gonna come out and get Rotom back to nearly full. Anyways, Gengar is gonna come in here on the Superpower. Milcery predicting correctly that Landorus can't go for something like Earthquake, so decides to go into Gengar there. And we do see a swap, so this Landorus might be choiced of some kind. Or he's just worried about Gengar one-shotting it. One of those two. Anyways, Magneton is going to take a Shadow Ball, and with the Spadef drop, it was already looking like it was a two-shot anyways, but now with the Spadef drop, it is guaranteed that Magneton is going to go down the next turn. He's going to go into Swallow here to... Yeah, nice play. Using the normal typing to avoid getting one-shot play, getting killed by the Shadow Ball with Magneton. And he's going to switch into Landorus here on the predicted switch into Empoleon. Nice play there. And Gary's going to come in on the U-turn. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. Pops was worried about Rotom coming back in to just not get Earthquaked, obviously. Anyways, Aerodactyl's going to come in now. Yeah, it's definitely going to knock it out with Friendship. And Milcery is going to let it go down. Okay, Rotom Frost coming back in here, and we're going to see a Magneton swap in. Most likely it's just going to die here. Well, actually, no, it takes all these hits pretty well. Yeah, Volt Switch isn't going to kill. We're probably going to see another Volt Switch from Magneton. Okay, nice. And Landorus is going to come in here. Interesting. So probably... yeah, it's probably just going to go for U-turn. Yes, and Reuniclus is tanky enough to tank that, and probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna go for Psychic, does a lot of damage to Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl probably gonna go for a follow-up Crunch, or Fire Fang you're predicting on the Rotom Frost. Okay, just goes for Crunch there. Yeah, Rotom Frost put it in the work this game with the Will-O-Wisp. Speaking of Wisp, he just goes for it again, predicting the switch, but Aerodactyl does have access to Roost, so win for that to get up his health. We don't know the last move from Rotom Frost here. It could be Terra Blast, it could be Blizzard, either which is really bad for Aerodactyl. I mean, not to mention the switch. But yeah, Fire Fang is going to get a flinch. Is it going to get 2? No, it's not. Rotom Frost is a little bit low. Well, it's at half health. So maybe Pops is just trying to wear it down. But yeah, Volt Switch is going to come out, and Diance's going to come in here. This is the normal Diance, so not Mega. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to do. Okay, Magneton's going to come in here on the Power Gem. Does die with that in combination with the burn. And Landorus is going to come in here. Superpower could be a potential option, or Earthquake. We're just going to have to see if Milcery responds with Rotom Frost, or stays in, or goes to Reuniclus. Rotom Frost is going to come in here on the Earthquake. Milcery gets the play right. Very nice play. And Aerodactyl's going to come in here on the Will-O-Wisp again. So Pops is trying to make Aerodactyl versus Terra Steel Rotom Frost a good matchup for some reason. Anyways, Volt Switch is going to come in again on the Roost, so not too much damage, but Empoleon's going to come in now. Earthquake is going to come out and do a little bit of damage, but not too much. Empoleon does look to be a defensive variant this time around. Yeah, Earthquake is still doing a lot though, and now with the flip turn, Aerodactyl is going to go down to burn. And now rocks are up on Pops' side, and he might not have a way to clear them, despite having a Modify team. Anyways, Earthquake is going to come out against the Reuniclus, and it's not going to quite kill, but so is Psychic not going to be able to kill back. And Rotom Frost is going to come back in again. Yeah, this is definitely a choice. Landorus, probably Scarf. If I had to guess, yeah, Scarf. But yeah, Wisp is going to come out. Rotom Frost is just going to sit here and just spam Wisp until the Landorus dies, you know. Oh, I guess Volt Switch. Okay. That also works, I guess. I would have just gone for Wisp personally, but you know, if you going for Wisp against Swallow is not a bad idea, I guess. So. Well, yeah, no matter what setting Swallow it is, it's gonna be a bad idea, actually. Anyways, Close Combat's gonna come out here. It does 21%. There might be a range where Reuniclus does die, so I would probably swap if I were going to this. No, he was gonna go for it. Well, I guess he didn't have any other options actually looking at his team. So yeah, Thunderwave is gonna come out and paralyze the Skarmory, and Reuniclus is gonna go for Recover here. Yeah, these are the plays of all time. These are good. I don't know why. I'm not trying to insinuate anything. Anyway, Swallows gonna come in here, takes the rock damage on the knockoff. Okay, it was... What the fuck? You can cuss that berry, Swallow. Okay, I was like, it's gonna be a bad removal of nightmare. Well, I mean, it was. But I'm just confused why it was cuss that berry. Alright, anyways. Oh, I think my music is a little low. Anyways, it is Terra Normal. It's gonna quick attack. Not do much. Yeah, I don't know what he was cooking with the Swallow, to be honest. And his flip turn, Rotom Frost comes back in. Yeah, this thing is just absolutely tearing apart Pasta's team, which was kind of to be expected considering it was already good enough without its normal typing, but then when it Terra Steals and it's a Levitator, like most flying types can't really deal with that. So yeah. Anyways, we are going to see the Endure from Swellow, and I'm assuming he's just going to go for an Endeavor. Yeah, it does. Reuniclus will be able to recover some of that health off with Regenerator or Recover, but yeah, now Flamingo is going to come in here. Honestly, its only option is to go for close combat, and that's not going to help because Reuniclus is just going to... Yeah, he's just going to... Yeah, Milceries just going to stack some things until Reuniclus can take a hit and then kill it with Psychic, so I think this game is over. Yeah, he's being extra sure, making sure close combat crits don't come out potentially and knock him out. And he actually does get a critical hit, but actually it looks like the crit wouldn't have even killed the Reuniclus at 33% anyway. So yeah, it looks like that switching was for naught. It was not important enough. But yeah, that is gonna be the game there. Pops is gonna fall and Milker is going to be moving on into semis, and potentially into finals. We don't know. But yeah, pretty well played game on both sides. Honestly, I think Milker just kind of got the reads, and honestly, there's too many choice mons from Pops' side. I think this Landers, if it was like, I don't know, maybe Scarf. Double Scarf is like a little interesting. That Swallow was. It was cooking up something that I don't understand what it was for. If it was like normal, like just imagine this being like Specs Terra normal boomers, like even like Rotom Frost or Empoleon, like that, they would not have been able to stomach those hits very well. So, like that would have been helpful as an early game breaker. And you also have access to Heat Wave as well, so that helps with the Rotom too. So yeah, I think a couple of changes to these movesets would have really helped Pops in the end here, but Reuniclus and Rotom Frost were very, very, just to be fair, like just against the mono flying team, like especially Rotom Frost, that's just really hard to stomach and deal with. Like there's nothing much you can do. So yeah. Anyways, that is the end of that match. So let's go ahead and move on to the next match of top 8. We do have the Driftveil Delibirds up against the ILCA Igglybuffs, and yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and get it started, shall we? Alright, Ferrothorn's gonna lead off against a Abomasnow here. Very good lead for Ferrothorn. Blizzard, yeah, not gonna be doing too much, and you can get rid of the Star Scarf. Okay, interesting. Anyways, the Abomasnow is gonna go for Veil as Gyro Ball comes out. Yeah, Gyro Ball could have almost potentially, well, it wouldn't have killed, but it would have done a lot of damage to Abomasnow if it came out earlier. Anyways. Coco is going to come in here on the Leech Seed. Very nice prediction by Zadash here. Snagging that Leech Seed on Coco, meaning he can't stay in for too long. Taunt is going to come out though, and Ferrothorn was just going to go for Gyro Ball. Okay. I probably would have gone for knockoff there personally, but you know, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Anyways, Raging Bolt is going to come in here on the knockoff. Okay, gets rid of the Shuka Berry, which will be helpful for Iron Boulder if it has the Earthquake later on. Draco Meteor is going to come. Yeah, even with the critical hit, that's not going to do much. I'm not sure why he's trying to use Raging Bolt to 1v1 a Ferrothorn, actually. Does that actually Focus Blast? I actually don't know. Anyways. Wait, I just realized the name. I don't think I can turn off the nicknames. Anyways. We're just gonna move on anyways. Iron Ball is gonna come out, it does go for the Mighty Cleave, but Terra Ground Abomasnow saves her from dying there, and it was able to get up the Veil before it goes down with this follow-up Zen Headbutt. Very nice. Anyways, Driftveil is gonna come in here. It's not faster, but thanks to Veil plus the Electric Seed, it is gonna be able to tank that Mighty Cleave quite easily. Too bad it wasn't, Okay, well, yeah. Anyways, a Swords Dance is gonna come out here, and well, okay. So Driftveil does have access to Strength up, so that's pretty good. Another Swords Dance that might have been a little bit greedy. Yeah, that was okay, but it is okay. Okay, it was a little bit greedy, but Driftveil isn't faster, and now with the Veil gone, yeah, +3 our Mighty Cleave is going to knock out the Drift of Limb. So he's just gonna go and sack Coco to the Mighty Cleave and probably bring a Hawlucha, who is definitely faster than this thing after its Unburden boost. And yeah, knock it out with Acrobatics. Okay. Talent? No, we're gonna go to Motostoke here, and it's gonna Terra Fairy as the Hawlucha goes for Swords Dance, and Play Rough comes out and just knocks it out. Okay. Anyways, Iron Moth is gonna come in here and just Sludge Wave the crap out of it. Yeah, and then there goes Motostoke. Unfortunate. Yeah, Sandy Shock is gonna come in here though. It gets a Photosynthesis boost, thanks to its boost energy, and probably just gonna go for the. Oh, it goes for the Earth Power, so nice prediction on the Drift Limb, and Latios is faster than it now, because it doesn't have Unburden anymore. Luster Purge is gonna take it out. So yeah, it's gonna be Iron Moth and the Raging Bullet against Latios. I don't think Iron Moth can one-shot this thing. Oh, but the Core Drive boost maybe can. Nope. No dice, and Luster Purge is gonna knock that thing out. Raging Bolt's gonna come in, and it's gonna be a 1v4, but with a half-health Ferrothorn, I don't even think it's gonna be able to get past anyone. Okay, Thunderclap isn't even gonna kill, and if it does have Draco Meteor, yep, Latios Mega is going to take out the Raging Bolt, and Bagel Nut is going to fall down in the top 8, and Zadash moves on into semis. Yeah, okay. Scarf of Amosto was an interesting choice, I must say. I don't know what that was for, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I guess it's it's just fast enough to snag Mega Latios, so I'm assuming that was the surprise factor that was gonna happen. Also can hit Sandy Shocks as well if it isn't like Photosynthesis or Scarf boosted or whatever. So yeah, that was a neat tech. Unfortunately, just didn't quite work out there. You know, I guess another mistake potentially was Driftveil. That might have had to been saved for later on in the game, probably. Yeah, like he had a choice afterwards, you know, and he could have gone to Hawlucha, for example. And well, Hawlucha would have done maze. Well, yeah, it would have Swords Instant and then one-shot the Iron Bolt with close combat afterwards. So like, I think Hawlucha earlier would have been better, and then Driftveil later on, because like either you force out the Boulder with Hawlucha, and then you're still gonna get like a kill with Hawlucha here, right? Because you Swords Dance, and then you kill something. Right, with either +2 acrobatics or +2 CC. At bare minimum. So yeah, I think Hawlucha should have came out here first, and then Driftveil would be saved for the end game, and not use Driftveil against the Iron Boulder, which is actually faster than you thanks to Quark Drive plus. Yeah, but I guess to be fair, you didn't anticipate the Iron Boulder to be Quark Drive boosted. It didn't have to have booster energy. So like I'm assuming after the Electric Terrain ended, you assumed like the Boulder wasn't going to be faster than you, but. Yeah, you know, you don't know until you know. You don't know until the Electric Terrain ends. So I guess that was just a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, I think Hawlucha was the right play there instead. But anyways, well played match by both sides, and we can go ahead and move on to the final top 8 playoffs match here, which is Wuppertal Woopers up against the Dubious Digitals. So let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, Gouging Fire is going to lead off against Clefable here. We are going to see... Oh, you know, I just realized. Actually, never mind. Actually, yeah, I'll talk about it now. Okay, so... so Zach and Gnome Attack were planning this match, and when they first started the match, Showdown servers crashed during the middle of their match, and so they had to like restart the match. So basically they're using the same teams as from the first attempt, but you know, I mean, they now know like the things that they know, but they can't change anything about it. So yeah, I'm just providing a little bit of context. So yeah. Anyways, we are gonna see. Yeah. So anyway, Gouging Fire lead off against Clefable. He is trying to predict the Moltres here, but no dice, and red card is gonna drag him out into Rillaboom as the Clefable gets up rocks. Rillaboom, if it's, I see. I don't remember the sets, but if Rillaboom was banded, Woodhammer would have one shot there. But he's going to go into Braviary here instead. And Clefable was confident that it wasn't banded. Okay, so yeah, see, there's that like knowledge from before. Clefable might have swapped if it was it was their first attempt. But like now he knows from the previous game, like this probably isn't choice banded Rillaboom or something. Anyways, Defog's going to come out from the Braviary, get rid of the grassy terrain and the rocks. Rillaboom's going to come back in on the Garchomp as Ironhead comes out. Okay. Predicting the Ninetales, I assume. Yeah, which, that's a fair play. We could have gone for Scale Shot or something, so yeah, that's fine. Anyways, Moltres going to come in on the Gouging Fire, double, and I'm assuming no Flare Blitz. But our Stone Edge is going to want two-shot Clefable here at this range, but so he has to swap. I would have probably swapped here on this turn just to keep on momentum. He didn't do that. Oh yeah, right, he can't do it. Yeah, he didn't do that before, but yeah, okay, anyways. And Rillaboom's going to come in here on the Swords Dance. A little bit scary here. Yeah, it's leftovers. Okay, so I don't... Oh, well now the terrain's gone. It's definitely not going to be able to one snipe it with close Grassy Glide. Braviary's going to be sacked here to the Iron Valiant. And Rillaboom's going to come back in, going for the Grassy Glide now. It doesn't quite knock out. There is the nerf to Grassy Glide. Being shown off in full force. Definitely, if it was before the nerfs, Grassy Glide probably would have one shot there. But yeah, now there's a +2, +1 speed. Iron Valiant staring down the whole team, but he is going to swap here. Thanks. Yeah, with the -2 in defense, he doesn't want to get sucker punched here, I'm assuming. And oh, okay, Zach is gonna go for the Iron Head there. Interesting. He gets the read. He read that the Iron Valiant wouldn't go for a attacking move, and or a switch would occur, and he got that right. Thankfully, no Flame Body Burn. And Gouging Fire is gonna come in here. Scorching Stance is gonna do a decent chunk of damage. But yeah, now Gouging Fire is free to collect whatever it wants. Okay, not Dragon Claw. Okay, it was predicted the Garchomp, didn't work out there. See, personally, I just go for Flare Blitz, but I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Anyways, Stealth Rock, Soft Boiled into the Heavy Slam, so Iron Hand's definitely doing some damage, and with Moonblast doing about 30%, there's a good chance this Iron Hands might be Assault Vest. Anyways, Hoopa's gonna come in here, and Psychic's definitely gonna knock out Iron Hands. It doesn't matter if it's Assault Vest or not. Anyways, the Gouging Fire is gonna come back in here, go for the Heat Crash, no dice this time around. Vaporeon's gonna come in to take it. So yeah, this Gouging Fire banded, definitely really hard for it to get any momentum here, just because like, I'm sorry, just get any kills here, because like there's a lot of like different things that resist different moves that the Gouging Fire could have. So like it's very hard for Zach to play around that. He has to guess right every time, and the guessing is very, very complicated. Anyways, Vaporeon is going to go for the Wish here. Ninetale's probably going to go for Veil. Nope, he's going to go for Moonblast, deal some damage as Flip Turn comes out, and is going to bring back the Moltres to full health. Moltres probably going to go for a Flamethrower of its own. Nice, and do nasty crit, so Ninetales is going to go down. Definitely wouldn't have before. So yeah, it's 2 against 5, and with Rocks up, this is not looking very good for Zach here. Goes for the Stone Edge, and it is going to 2-shot Vaporeon potentially. No Protect comes out, so yeah, he is going to 2-shot it. But now Garchomp comes in, and he's going to have a time. Okay, Earthquake is going to knock out the Gouging Fire. So Mawile 1v4, can he pull it off? Potentially, actually. Mawile can do stuff like that. Anyways, Earthquake is going to do quite a bit of damage though, and Player Up is one guy is going to kill. But Rough Skin is going to leave it at 36. Moltres coming out here. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the comeback's coming. Flamethrower is just going to knock it out straight up. Moltres, interesting. Okay, so Moltres is going to knock out the Mawile, and Frog is going to win it, and Zach is going to get knocked out of the playoffs bracket. So now we have our, well, there's a fourth person in the background, but we have in semifinals, we have Frog, we have the, alright, okay, let me use their action names. So, oh my god, did I just say Dubious Digitals? Oh my god, I said that a while ago, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But, okay, Poisonous Pranksters, my bad, again. I'm just gonna call it, you should switch your name back, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Okay, anyways, Dubious Digitals, Driftveil Delibirds, Jubilife Joltiks, which that match was not shown, and finally the Motostoke Milceries as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get this match going on. So in the semifinals here we have the Jubilife Joltiks up against the Motostoke and Milceries. Let's go ahead and get this started. Great Tusk is going to lead off against Chestnut here. Okay. Sorry. My music paused. I need to go fix that. Okay. Anyways, let's get started again. Great Tusk going to lead off against Chestnut. I said that already. Anyways, Togekiss is going to be switching here. Very, very solid check to Chestnut. So, yeah. If the Togekiss has Defog, it's just like a complete... Okay, no. Okay, we're going to see the Thunder Wave. Paralyze the Empoleon. Not bad. Especially if it's an offensive set. And Toxic on the Scizor. Very smart play by Ozzy. And Knockoff's going to come out. Get rid of probably leftovers. Yep. And Flip Turn is going to come out here. So, Milcery is going to bring in the Chestnut. Interesting. And he's going to double back into Empoleon. I'm a little bit confused here. What's going on? Anyways, Ogerpon's going to come in against the Empoleon here. Definitely does not want to stand against that. And Ogerpon's going to go for Swords Dance, who definitely doesn't want to... Okay, he does have Play Rough. It's not going to quite kill, though. And it's Rocking Helmet and Body Press. Ooh, and Ogerpon is very low health. Spiky Shield comes out. Ivy Cudgel does not make contact, so he is still alive. So he's going to be able to knock out the Chestnut that way. But yeah, Ogerpon is close to death, and after the spike, it is going to die. So unless Ozzy is able to defog away that spike, Ogerpon is just sack fodder. Okay, Slowking's going to come out on the Mega Lopunny, and who's going to U-turn out into Diancie, who's going to start going for Calm Mind. Okay. As another Thunder Wave comes out. Okay. Yellow Magic, making its full force comeback. And Great Tusk is going to come in on the Diancie, who's probably going to... Yep, goes for Terra Ghost on the Headlong Rush, which is not going to be able to... I would have been able to tank it anyways. And Dreading Kiss is going to come out, but it's going to knock out the Great Tusk even through the Roselia Berry. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Great Tusk doesn't have Great Spadef, and it was -1 thanks to Headlong Rush. Okay, anyways, Togekiss is going to come in here, go for the Trick, so it is Trick Scarf. And Terra Blast is going to knock it out, though, so... yeah, this Diancie is locked in. I think so, yes, this is going to go for knockoff to try to kill Diancie, but no dice. Terra Blast isn't going to kill there, though. And another knockoff, and I'm assuming, yeah, this is going to go down. So yeah, a lot of trickery that came out there, but Diancie is still winning. Anyways, the Electrode's going to come out, go for the Terra Grass, Leaf Storm, which is going to be able to knock out the Diancie. But yeah, there were quite a bit of paralysis. There were quite a bit of turns where Diancie didn't get paralyzed. But you know what? That's Pokemon. Volt Switch is going to come out here on the Slowking swap in, and his Dragonite Salamence. This game might be done. Yeah, Earthquake not going to quite into one shot, and Slowking's going to go for the Ice Beam, so okay, he's still in the game, although barely. And Ogerpon's going to get sacked. Yeah, okay. On the U-turn, I think, yeah, okay, goes to Electrode, doesn't go for the big... Oh, it does not go for the Leaf Storm. Oh, I think that was a mistake, man. Well, okay, to be fair, if Milcery went into Gengar there on the Leaf Storm and tanked that, I feel like that was a two-shot though, right? Okay, I need to know. Alright, Calking Part 2, Electro Hisui. Were you modest? Can you be modest? Hold on. Okay. 405. Okay, you probably weren't modest. You were probably at least you're probably timid for the Lopunny. Okay, so this is a Terra Grass Leaf Storm, so it probably does a lot, right? Okay, so yeah, Terra Grass Leaf Storm. Oh, is that full? Oh wow, it just straight up didn't kill. Oh damn. Okay, but the problem. Okay, point is you still. Okay, yeah. So you went for. Okay, so nothing would have killed this Lopunny apparently, which I'm kind of surprised. I honestly thought. I thought you were stronger, Electrode. But yeah, from the looks of it, Terra Grass Leaf Storm not gonna be able to quite one-shot the Lopunny. So. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm gonna put the 57. No, this is modest. Oh wait, this is. Okay, it's not. Wait, did it take spikes damage? hold on. I'm cooking. This might have been like Magnet or something. I know it's not specs. Yeah, it's not specs. But what item is it? Yeah, Thunderbolt did 57. It must be like Magnet or something, right? Which, yeah, it must have been Magnet. And maybe it was Modest, but... And then the Lopunny was just slower. That could have been a possibility. So, like, that roll is, like, not maximum roll. If that was the case, though, yeah, Leaf Storm has a chance to one-shot. It's only a 6% chance. But, yeah, like... I think that would have been the right play, honestly. Yeah, so like a 6% chance to one shot versus the 10% chance to paralyze and get a full paralysis. Like I think you had to. I think you had to go for Leaf Storm, but yeah, and there's a chance, and there's also goose odds for crit as well. So you know, it's like more like 10% chance, maybe. I don't know. I can't do math, but. It's at least 8% chance you one shot it. Yeah, I don't know why you were back at this game. I'll be honest. Anyways, Thunderbolt not one shot, no paralysis either. Aftermath. Oh, aftermath, you would have one shot it. Oh my god. Maybe he would. Maybe he didn't try to one shot it on purpose so he can recover with Slowking. No, but he doesn't take the return. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't go for Leaf Storm. Okay, yeah. So I was calculating Leaf Storm because I wanted to check Gengar's hit taking abilities on it. It was that full. Okay, so yeah, 2 Leaf Storms would have knocked that out unless you got a crit in one of them. So. Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. I need to switch back to them. Okay. Yeah. I think you still should have gone for Leaf Storm. And like I think at that point you had to go for crit fishing and then knock out something, and then hopefully Slowking would have been able to recover on whatever was brought in. Oh no, yeah, I think you might have just lost at this point. Yeah, that Terra Ghost Calm Mind Diancie just really did a number on you. Yeah, I think that was it, man. What could you have done about that Diancie? Actually, really, this is like really not much you could have done. Like that, all those sequences like had to happen. Okay, I guess. Theoretically speaking, of course, you could always go for... Okay, for like, first you like... Okay, so... Here, let me just... Okay, so like after Great Tusk gets knocked out, right? You went to Togekiss and you tricked it, right? Maybe the right play was go to Scizor and then spam knockoff until it's down to like 60%, and then you flinch it down with Togekiss. And because it's para-flinching, right? So like, if you did that there's a better chance you could have won potentially. I don't know. Like, I know it's scum shit, but like, you know, 60% chance to flinch with the 25% chance for full paralysis. There's a good chance that Diancie never moves for the rest of its life, right? So I think you should have went to Scizor, spam knockoff like you did afterwards. Like after this, you did spam knockoff. See, it would have been at 26%. Would have no Custap Berry. That's so flinchable range. You could have gone to Togekiss and spam flinch. Like the Empoleon, it might be at full health and it resists Air Slash, but it's also paralyzed. So like, you know, you know what I mean? And even if you preserves Diancie, it's gonna be like 26%. So I think that was the right play. Unfortunately, like it's just, yeah, I think that was a little bit of a misplay there. You probably should have used Togekiss Air Slash a lot more, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it's hard to like tell with these things, because like because at the same time, like, he did trick here. Maybe the Diancie could have gone for Calm Mind instead. If he went for Calm Mind, then like, damn, the Togekiss, like, this Diancie's useless for the rest of the game, right? So yeah, I mean, he just got the play wrong, I guess. Or Milceries like had the idea like, maybe this Togekiss is Scarf and he can trick me to Scarf, so I'm just gonna go for the Terra Blast now and knock it out. But it looks like Terra Blast just knocked it out anyway. Oh, he got a crit. That crit mattered too, actually. Oh, I forgot that was a crit. Yeah, that crit totally mattered, because considering it didn't knock out Scizor. Yeah, that was pretty shit. Yeah, Togekiss definitely could have still Air Slashed the shit out of it. Ah, damn. But that was unlucky then, as well. But yeah, anyways, we have the final match of semifinals. Oh yeah, Milceries has moved on to finals. And now we have Driftveil Delibirds up against the Poisonous Pranksters and not the Dubious Digital. I am so fucking sorry. Anyways, let's start off. Oh, right, this guy, I forgot. All the nicknames are based on me and esports teams. Okay, anyways. Primarily gonna lead off, gets the read immediately turn 1 with the Specs Energy Ball from the looks of it, and Vernon's gonna come in against the point. Okay. as Hoopa comes in. Okay, Shadow Ball is gonna come out, not quite kill, and Flare Blitz is also not gonna quite kill. It's 99%. Oh my god. All right, well, Inferno, you gotta hit the gym more. I don't know what to say, man. And Hoopa like rolled the goddamn lottery on that. Honestly, I don't know what would have killed it or not. So, goddamn, that's very unfortunate though. Anyways, Iron Ball is gonna come in there, and yeah, he can preserve that Scarf Hoopa, and it definitely can do some damage later on. Yeah. Anyways, Zen Headbutt comes out, and it's red card. So there goes the boost energy from Iron Boulder. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have revenge killed it with Hoopa, honestly. Although to be fair, like he would, who would expect a red card Clefable? And it's Latios coming in against Clefable. We have another Luster. We have another Purge coming out, but Clefable is going to tank it and go for the Thunder Wave, so it is going to paralyze Latios, but it is going to go down to the follow-up Luster Purge. And now with the paralyzed, yeah, he's going to have to switch into Motostoke here. Shadow Ball and the Spadef drop, which is super unfortunate. Able to knock out the Motostoke thanks to that. And yeah, he's going to get big damage on the Talonflame too before he gets knocked out here. Yeah, very, very unfortunate here. But yeah. Anyways, Vaporeon is going to come in on the Talonflame, going for Roost. He's going to go for Wish of his own. Get his belt back up. Primarily is going to come in here. He's going to burn. No burn. Okay. And now Vaporeon is, you know, sitting pretty. And, well, what? I don't know why Surf came out there. But, you know, he was trying to catch the Moltres, I'm assuming, on predicted Moonblast. But no dice. No dice. Anyways, Garchom's going to come in here. It still takes a lot from this. Okay, but he's going to swap. And Stealth Rock. Toxic comes out to poison the Garchomp, and it also poisons the Talonflame. Okay, so it is defensive Chomp. Okay, so he's going to defog to get rocks off the field. Okay, and Primarina is going to come in here on the rock setting up again. So Primarina probably just going to go for Moonblast and knock this thing out. Earthquake still does a ton though. And Energy Ball. Oh no, Zadash got the play wrong. I honestly don't know why I didn't go for Moonblast there. Like if you, clearly he's not thinking about Moltres when you go for Energy Ball. So like Moonblast would have done at least the same amount to Vaporeon. It would have done at least a decent chunk to Vaporeon, and like, you know, I don't know, man. Anyways, Talonflame is going to swap it back in here again. He's probably just going to go for Defog. Oh, he's not going to be able to go for Defog. Yep. Valiant is going to start Swords Dancing up, and he gets the Toxic off, which might have been a bad play, but considering it's Swords Dance, he probably should have just... He should have just let it. He should have just let it hit him, so he can try to get a burn with Flamethrower or Flame Body. Oh no. And I think this game is over, yeah. Spear Break's gonna knock out low health Primarina. Iron Ball is still near at full health, but at plus 2 CC might just be able to knock it. Or Liquidation. Spear Break. Oh, Spear Break is just enough. Okay. Yeah, this game's over then. Yeah, Latios definitely is not faster thanks to the paralysis and, you know, Quark Drive and all that. So, you know, this game is done. Okay, well, the Dash did get a little bit unlucky there. Could have been able to fend off the Hoopa a little bit longer if he was... Well, first off, that was a... I don't know what roll that was. Honestly, there might have been a chance that was like the highest roll possible from Infernape, so, you know, at the end of the day, I can't really say if that was lucky or not that the Hoopa survived. I have a feeling that it isn't actually that much of a... Like, depending on the set from the Infernape, that, you know, I think Hoopa might have been able to live anyways. Anyways, Motostoke, getting Spadef dropped by Shadow Ball, that was very, very unfortunate, though. I will say. And, yeah. To be fair, though, I will say that, like, yeah, he did get Spadef dropped, but at the end of the day, you probably shouldn't have even swapped Motostoke hard into the Hoopa. Because Latios was paralyzed at the end of the day, and, like, I don't think it would have been able to do much in it for the rest of this game. I don't know. I mean, it's a decent swap into Moltres still, but, like, you know, like, it's just, like... Let me go back to the turn. Yeah, like, honestly, maybe you should have just sacked them. Maybe you should have just sacked here at this point. Sacked it, and then you get a clean swap into something like Motostoke. I don't know. I feel like that was just, like, a bit premature. Oddly enough, I think Motostoke had a better endgame here than Latios. Depending on the set, of course. I don't know what the set is. But yeah. And then Specs Prim. Yeah, he just kind of... The Primarina could have put in work. It looked like it was Specs, but, like... You know, he just didn't click the right buttons at the end of the day. That's just how it be with choice mods. So overall, that is it. That is the end of semifinals. So we have our finals matchup, which is the Motostoke Milceries up against the Poisonous Pranksters. I will be hopefully recording that live. So yeah, with that in mind, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and may the best man win.